Welcome back. Away from the issues around security, which is a never-ending issue until we get it right in our country, let's talk about technology. Aki Bitoye, he joins us right here. Aki, I hope I didn't scatter your name, by the way.
No, you did not. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. He's our tech advisor, and we'll bring him to help us break down as many things as we have to do when it comes to our devices, our phones, our gadgets. So today we're doing don't plug, don't risk the dangers of public USB charging. This looks like hacking already. Walk us through what you have for us.
So I don't want to use that word, but I think the previous conversation just flows into this.
Yep.
Security is a big deal globally. And what I want you to note is, especially for business people, those globetrotters, people who travel around a lot, like you guys, using USB cables to charge your devices, your phones, your tablets, can be risky unless it's your own cable. You need to move around with your cable.
Okay.
What do I mean?
Say that again.
Using public or third-party USB cables can be very risky.
So the ones we see in BRT buses...
All cables are not equal. I did not mention names.
No, I'm just saying.
I understand you. I'm just saying I'm not mentioning names. So USB cables that you do not know the source can actually have microchips inside them that can hack your devices. Just plugging it to charge, you would think it's charging. They can download all the information on your phone. Your passwords, your card details, if you have them saved there. So it's a risk. So a few things to look out for. It's called juice jacking. Juice jacking. What does it mean? It's a form of cyber attack where your devices are penetrated by the USB cables. And of course, these cables look very unassuming, just like the regular USB cables. What you want to do, in a nutshell, is go about with your own cable, charging cable, either the wall electricity, the wall socket where you plug in, or the cable, make sure it's yours. If you plug into wall socket, of course, there's nothing to do there. But if you plug it to a device, like a laptop, a charging station, or whatever, you do not know what is on the back end. And of course, data theft is really the purpose of anyone trying to juice jack. They're trying to get your information. What are your information? Your card details, your passwords, your social media accounts, your second factor authenticator apps, like I mentioned last week. So all of these can be compromised if they get physical access to your device. You know, in the movies, you see somebody just plug a tiny flash drive into a computer and they have a remote access where they can hack or at least copy the information there. What these cables can do is they install tracking software. You know, sometimes you type your password on your device. As you're typing the password, there are certain malware software that are called keyloggers. Every key you type is being recorded and, of course, ultimately sent to the hacker. So the real threat, really, is the exposure risk. Business travelers actually face 79% of this risk exposure because while you're en route, you're in a meeting, you're on a call, and your phone battery goes out. You have to quickly look for a public place to charge.
So this is where power bank comes in handy.
Thank you. You need to just have some backups. If you have a power bank, you know you can do well. In fact, the FBI and the Federal Communications Commission have issued alerts on this. Don't just plug anyway. The same way we said do not just use Wi-Fi without using an extra layer of security is this USB cable. So use a wall charger whenever possible. AC outlets, you're safe. A USB power bank, and lastly, there's something called a USB condom. Not in that sense of the word. You see it on the slide. It's a USB device that blocks all data transfers. Okay, so when you plug in your device, there's a device that blocks data transfer that it can only charge. Only power can pass through. And that's what this device is.
I wish you can show us that USB. It's one of on one of your slides. I was trying to show them what a USB condom is.
Looks like.
Yeah.
It
So
just looks like
I hope our producer can get us that up so that people can get to see what September means. Please go ahead.
Yes. So you can get it online if you Google any of these online stores. You find it. It's just a USB gadget device. It looks like a flash drive that blocks all data transfers to your cable. So USB condom is something you would want to have handy. You just have a couple of them in your bag, have a couple of them in your wallet that are small enough to put. So before you plug in your device to charge on any unknown station, plug in a USB condom. It protects your device from juice jacking. And it blocks data. It's a safe charging and very easy to use. It does not even require anything to do. So conclusion, you need to stay charged and stay safe. Value your data. The most important thing on your device that a malicious actor would want is your information, your data. Once they get your login details, your credentials, they can have access and wreak havoc on your digital life, so to speak.
So at the end of the day, everybody needs a USB condom.
Everybody does, especially
and a power bank.
Power bank is a second
so that you don't have any reason to
use a public cable.
All right, so thank you so much, Hakim, for always coming through to break it down for us right here on the program.
Thank you.
And we'll bring you back yet again to do this for us, so that as many people that watch the program will get to know how to protect themselves. At least all of us have either this or a phone or one desktop or laptop or the other. The best we want to do for ourselves is to protect it, so that you don't just have your account wiped out. In this economy, that's not going to be funny.
No, it won't.
Thank you, Hakim, for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get to the next leg of the conversation and we'll talk about health. Join us again in just a moment. We'll be right back.